Alrighty, y'all. Now I'm serious, bro. It's hot. It's really hot. It's really, really hot. I want to talk to you guys about the new character. So Rosanna. Rosanna comes out tomorrow, y'all. For anybody who is wondering, when does Rosanna come out? Rosanna comes out tomorrow, next reset. Whatever the next reset is for you, whatever time that is for you, forget to turn tomorrow. Whenever the next reset is for you, Rosanna's banner drops with that reset. Now, one thing about this Rosanna character, and I kind of want to give my opinion on if you should summon for her or not after testing out Sakura, because I do feel like I have kind of the same notion, but kind of different as well. So obviously after testing Sakura, I would say you probably want to have this character, right? It's kind of like a must. I'm sorry, right? There's no way you summon for Sakura without going for this character. It just doesn't feel right. It's like summoning for Blanc without getting Noir, or summoning for Tia without getting Naga, right? That's literally what this character is, right? It literally is what she is. This character, all her entire kit is to support what Sakura has, realistically, right? All allies get damage to part increase, sustained damage buff, damage taken increase, which is good for her burst skill. Very, very good. The whole point of this character's kit is to support the Summer Sakura. And the one thing that I've noticed with the Summer Sakura, I don't think Summer Sakura is bad at all, but I would say this character is going to help out that character so freaking much. It's crazy. This character is really going to help that character so much. Not even just that character, all characters on the team, right? Damage taken by 32% for 10 seconds is no joke, right? It really is no joke. So if you did summon for Sakura, I would say summon for this character. I still haven't done like a should you summon for Summer, Anise, or Helm, just because like their banners aren't around yet or anything like that, but I do think this character is going to be very, very good, right? It is very important for people to realize that, one, this character is a supporter that has quite useful supports, right? You got to remember also they're pushing this sustained damage meta now, right? We're finished with the shotgun meta, right? There's two metas they're currently pushing. They're currently pushing sustained damage and true damage, right? We just finished the shotgun meta with the bunny girls whenever that patch was, but now they're pushing true damage, which was Freema, Laplace, and then Clay, and now they're also pushing sustained damage, which is Rosanna, Sakura, and Viper. If you do not know, Viper's favorite item is sustained damage oriented. Not only that, she actually re-enters the burst 2 stage now, literally for this Rosanna character. So if you do have any mindset of trying to run a sustained damage, all these characters are quite required, right? I think Rosanna is a character that is going to be very good regardless, because she is more than just a support for Sakura specifically. That damage taken buff, I guess, or debuff, I want to say. The damage taken increase debuff to all enemies is no joke, because that, remember, all enemies having that up means all allies on your team has increased damage, right? I don't really think the damage to parts or the attack buff when destroying parts or the sustained damage is really that, like, it's not that it's not helpful. It's just like you're not summoning for her for that reason, right? You're only summoning for her to support Sakura, if that makes sense, or if you like the character, right? Like, her having the damage to part increase isn't because you need a character who increases damage when attacking parts. It's to help Sakura have parts be damaged faster so that Sakura could do more damage. It's really just that simple. This character is literally designed for Sakura, so your only reasoning for wanting to summon on this character is because she's a limited, because you're collecting, or because guess what, she supports Sakura, right? So besides that, what more can I say? I haven't talked about, I don't know if I said this already, but I have not talked about the Summer Anise or Summer Helm banner reruns, and if you should summon for those yet, just because I don't know when that's happening and what's coming out with that. It does seem like Rosanna and Sakura will be gone. Maybe Rosanna might be out still, but Sakura 1,000,000% will be gone by the time Anise and Helm reruns. So it's like, I want to kind of wait and get closer to around those dates where I can start doing the showcases for them, the 1 year later showcases like I did for Neon and Mary, and then also the should you summon for either Helm or Anise. I already have the answer realistically, but again, I don't know what the next character is. For all we know, the next character is the best character in the game, right? Then it's like, what do I tell you? Summon for Summer Anise, who's a pretty good character, or summon for the new best character in the game, right? Obviously, you guys are going to say it's not going to happen, and I don't believe it's going to happen, but I can't predict the future, right? I don't know. So yeah, this character only summon if you are, I guess, do you guys want to run the sustained, like, I don't know who's gonna have Viper's favorite item, right? Because I feel like by the time you end up getting Viper's favorite item, we're gonna have access to another favorite item, and it's gonna be like, okay, now I don't even want Vipers no more, I want that characters, right? So it's quite hard to say. It really is hard to say what to do, just because it's like, can't really predict the future. And that's kind of why I dislike these metas that they're running, right? Not necessarily the sustained damage one, because I see that Sakura is the main DPS for that as of right now. And even Viper is a pretty good DPS for the sustained damage meta team. But like when it came down to all these other, like Shotgun, right? They were putting out supports before they even had the DPS. So it's like you're putting out these supporter characters before we even know what we're like summoning for them, like what character we're summoning for them for, if that makes any sense. But yeah, overall, just character is going to have a lot of longevity. She's going to be useful outside of just the sustained damage team. Like I've said, you don't really necessarily need just the damage taken. Like if you're wondering, Zxous, should I summon just for the damage taken? Not necessarily, because what's this character's name? Where is she? Blanc has it as well, and hers is higher as well, right? It's like, if you're telling me you're only going to summon for the damage taken, you're better off going with, guess who? Blanc, right? You're better off summoning for Blanc if your only reasoning is the damage taken, right? I think the sustain and the parts and stuff like that is like what you're summoning for on top of Sakura's kit, but there's no way you would need to summon just for the, I guess technically, okay, let me reword that, because you could technically summon for just this and then put it on another team, right? You don't necessarily need to summon for just this and then like you have to pick between Blanc or Rosanna. You could summon for the damage taken debuff and then put it on a different team for like Solar Rain and stuff like that, right? But the damage taken, if you are just looking for it for like just story or something like that, I'm in a Discord. If you're looking for that just for the story and stuff like that, there really is no point, because Blanc is there and she's better. But if you're summoning for the entire kit, limited purposes, all that extra stuff, then by all means go ahead. Should you pity? A lot of people, like, when I say you guys should summon, I kind of make it clear that I just want you guys to get the characters. A lot of people are saying, should I use my golden tickets for it? It's up to you. We know a collab is coming. We know Summer Anise is coming back. We know Anniversary is not too far away as well. So it's like, if you know you're gonna have 200 again by the anniversary at least, then by all means go ahead and do what you want to do. But for pitying, I wouldn't recommend to pity this character unless you 1,000,000% know you're gonna get 200 back for whatever else you want in the future. If not, then just try your luck at summoning for these characters. It is 50-50%, so like you're probably gonna get these characters. Let's just keep it a buck. But yeah, I guess there's nothing more I can say about this character, right? The damage doesn't really, I don't really care, like this affects enemies with the near crosshair. There's no chance I'm summoning for this character for that. That happens once every, well, I guess it's damage over time, right? And it's final attack. I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think Rosanna, like obviously Rosanna's not a DPS. She's a support, but you guys let me know what you think. Let me know if you're summoning. Like I said before, I might be live. It depends on how the Wi-Fi is handling itself. But if it's not handling itself, then your boy will not be live, and I'll just have the video for you guys of the Rosanna showcase. I'm looking forward to this character heavily, so we're going to see what that's looking like. If you guys want to wait for me to showcase and then give you guys a conclusion as well, by all means. But for now, that's going to be it for your boy Zxous. I'm going to see you guys in the next one, and then make sure that you guys subscribe. I'm out because we're on the road to 20,000. Bye, people.